How I sleep in 2 minutes. In the 1940s, in World War II, the Americans are fighting the Japanese. And the American soldiers and pilots, they just feel exhausted. Like all this bombing and all these, weapons, and everyone's fighting each other and all these bullets everywhere and just chaos everywhere. Chaos. They cannot sleep. As a result, they cannot sleep at all. So, because of the war, of course, because there's missiles and rockets and weapons everywhere and bullets flying everywhere and loud noise. So, as a result, American soldiers and pilots could never sleep. Then came a man by the name of Coach Lloyd Winter, and he developed for them a 2-minute scientific sleep method that makes them sleep anytime, anywhere, under any circumstances. And guess what were the results? After just a couple of weeks of doing this technique, the soldiers could literally sleep anytime, anywhere, in total peace, total, no stress, nothing. Just sleeping restful, deep sleep, just by doing this 2-minute scientific method. And I have tried this 2-minute method in my life, and it honestly changed my life. Really, I could sleep instantly right now. And I was the type of person that could never be able to sleep because I would always overthink and think about everything, and be stressed and anxious about tomorrow and what's gonna happen. But this 2-minute sleep method really changed my life. Just like in World War II, 96% of the soldiers, after 6 weeks of doing this method, fall asleep instantly in 2 minutes, anywhere and at any time. So here's the 2-minute method used by soldiers in World War II and how I fall asleep in 2 minutes. Step 1 is I relax my face. So I take long, deep breaths and I focus, unclenching my jaw, relaxing the forehead, relaxing the cheeks, making the eyes heavy. Focus on relaxing the face. And this, every step is 30 seconds. So 30 seconds, I just put all my focus on relaxing my face, relaxing all of my face, while taking long, deep breaths. Step 2 is where I relax the shoulders and the arms. So again, taking long, deep breaths. So 30 seconds for the face, 30 seconds relaxing the shoulders and the arms, one at a time, starting from the shoulders, making them, sink deep in the bed, relaxing them, and all the way to the hands and the fingers, right? Just relaxing everything. All right. So step 1, relax the face. Step 2, relax the shoulders and the arms, all while taking slow and deep breaths. Step 3 is we exhale and relax the chest. So I just breathe in, from my mouth, then, from my stomach. Of course, I'm breathing from my nose, stomach to the ribs to the chest, and then exhale from the chest, ribs, and then the belly. And just doing that sequence for 30 seconds as well. 30 seconds to the face, 30 seconds shoulders and arms, 30 seconds just breathing and relaxing the chest. Just let your chest naturally, deflate, let your chest just naturally pop out and your belly pop out and then relax, The 4th step is relaxing the legs, and this is the final step. And I start with the quads, right, and the hamstring, the thigh muscles, and then the calves, and then the feet, and then just sink the entire body into the bed. Now, what we're trying to do, and the scientific method of this, is we're relaxing the entire body step by step. So we start with relaxing the face, and then the shoulders and arms, and then the chest, and the last thing is the legs. When we relax the entire body, we relax the mind as well. You see where we're going here? So face 30 seconds, shoulders and arms 30 seconds, chest 30 seconds, legs 30 seconds. Step 5, and the final step, is now that we have relaxed the entire body completely, we need to relax the mind, because sometimes, you know, thoughts pop up, you're still thinking about something, there's still thoughts in your mind. Now there are two ways to do this, and this is just personally how I do it. Like, I'm not telling anyone to do this, but this is how I do it, and this is actually how you know, Dr. Coach Lloyd Winter said it in his scientific method. Is you can do one of these two. The first thing is you visualize yourself in a peaceful environments, like nature. You know, you're surrounded by nature, you're surrounded by grass, you're laying in a hammock, or maybe you're laying, you know, on the beach, for example, and you're just watching the waves and the sun is setting, or, you know, you're sitting by a lake, or you're lying on a hammock, or you're in the countryside, or maybe you're with your wife, your future wife. You know, you just visualize something that makes you feel very, very relaxed. So that's the first method. The second method, and this is a bit weird, but it actually works, is if you don't have something to visualize that makes you peaceful, just tell yourself, don't think for 10 seconds. This is what they actually said in the study, right? Tell yourself, don't think for 10 seconds, and you will notice yourself just falling asleep, like, naturally, right? That's it. Like, basically all we do, all this, you know, sleep in 2 minutes method is we relax the body, we relax the entire body, and then we relax the mind. And when your body and your mind are relaxed, sleep is just a natural byproduct. Deep sleep is just a natural byproduct. I'm not gonna lie, when the first time I did this, it was a bit abnormal at first because I wasn't used to it. But just the more I did it every single day, the faster I slept, the faster, until now I can just sleep instantly in like 2 to 3 minutes, basically. So the more you do it, of course, consistency is the key to success in everything. Just the more you do this method, the faster you will fall asleep. That's it. Now, a bonus tip, and I've said this so many times, but it's so true, is make sure your room is cold and dark. That is a very big tip, at least for me personally, is I make sure my room is as cold and dark as possible, because these two things, making your room very cold, you know, turning on the AC or opening the windows, and making your room dark, you know, shutting all the lights out, or maybe wearing like a face mask or a sleep mask, it increases the melatonin in your body, signaling for your body that it's time to actually go to sleep. This is how to sleep in 2 minutes. This is actually like the scientific method, and as always, we're in this together, and we will make it.